What's going on YouTube? It's your boy the Real RX, man. Today we got a video from one of my favorite artists, Future, explaining how pain can create some of the most successful people ever. Just because you're in a fucked up situation doesn't mean you're gonna be stuck there permanently. But I ain't gonna talk all day. Let's get straight to the video. Let's get it.
It ain't no way of escaping problems, you know what I mean? It's just happening, you know what I mean? It's just the way how you deal with it. People deal with their problems different. It's the reason why you're here. It's the reason why we're here together today.
It's always good to give back.
You can change everything about you, the way you dress, the way you talk. You want to be a person to change. You want to see the growth.
This is my only life. Man, I come from nothing. I'm enjoying this shit.
Hey, say y'all, this why I fuck with Future, bro. And I feel like the media they never really show this side of him, you know what I'm saying? My nigga came up from nothing. My nigga came up from not having shit to be one of the most successful artists in his time type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, when you come from nothing and you make something of yourself, it's like a different feeling, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about how you handle certain situations. Like he said, just because you a low confident person doesn't mean that you can't become confident. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can't dress doesn't mean you can't learn how to dress. Just because you in a fucked up situation and you down bad and you feel like nothing is going the way that you expected it doesn't mean that you can't make change, but you got to be willing to make that change. If you know that in order to be successful, you need to get at least 8 hours of sleep, then you need to make sure you get 8 hours of sleep, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can be fucked up down bad. Shit, nothing going in your favor. But it's never gonna be permanent unless the only way it's gonna be permanent is if you content on where you at. If you never change, if you never maneuver a different way, it's always gonna be the same, my nigga. It's always gonna be the same. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the fucking work, and that's what it come down to.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good.
Life is good.
You know what I mean? Like,
Open window, you know what I mean? You just get in there and just work. You know what I mean? I'm the type of dude that just work off the time and like spontaneous. Like any other time, it probably wouldn't be able to happen. You know what I mean? So it was just a timing and everything rolling around. You know what I mean? We just made the most of the moment. I always enjoyed music and just had a passion for music. Yeah, I'm living the best life. This is my only life. Man, I come from nothing.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this shit. From the good to the bad, you know what I'm saying? Everything take a turn, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you just got to prepare and just work through it. But I'm doing it for a legacy, longevity. Everything that I do is for the longevity.
at the time, you just feel like, man,
And that shit wild, bro. You gotta be able to accept the good and the bad. Because if you ain't never had no bad moments, if you never had bad experiences, it's gonna be different when you finally take an L. I rather take an L early on to remember how that shit feel than to not be able to take an L when I'm up. Because when you up and you gotta take an L and you ain't never took an L before, you're not gonna know how you're gonna react. Cause it's different. It's something that you've never experienced. It's something that you never had to go through. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like being a boxer and you punched the nigga for the first time and he didn't get knocked out. So what you gonna do now? Is you gonna fold, or is you gonna be like, all right, fuck it, I can't knock this nigga out, but we finna bang this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about choices. Life is all about how you perceive it. And some people may have it easier, some people may have it harder, but you got to make the most of what you got and the opportunities that's right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't got that fancy camera doesn't mean that you can't make YouTube videos. Or just because you don't have that fancy mic doesn't mean that you cannot become a reporter. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you make the best out the situation. That's what it is. Accept the good with the bad. Yeah, you might not have that good ass job. Yeah, you might not be making 6 figures a year, but you got a home to come to and you got a family, you got friends that support you mentally and physically. You got food on the table. You know what I'm saying? You got lights on, you got AC, you got life, you got a car. It's so much shit that can be worse. This motherfuckers down bad in different countries where motherfuckers invading their countries and killing their kids and children. And you get to wake up every day and make something of yourself. Think about that. Some real nigga shit.
Got it figured out. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what's ahead. You know what's right.
Trust in yourself.
Trust yourself. You know, you want to be a person to change. You want to see the growth. I want to allow myself to grow in there. I want to look myself in the mirror and be like, man, I can see the growth myself. It's what got the best out of me by making something negative and turning it to my positive, by making music from it and having success from it. If I was misunderstood from something, I want to be able to work on that. Like, I want to be able to work on my weaknesses and build them up and be my strength. Come on, Future, you having this much success and you doing this, you still doing the same shit you was doing like if you was in the streets. But I think back like, damn, I'm from the streets, so fuck it. Even though I am what I am today, I can't still carried that mentality. You can change everything about you. The way you dress, the way you talk, the people that you hang around, your job title, your fucking dreams, your goals. Man, there's so many things that you can move on, even from yesterday. If you had something you was going through yesterday, man, leave it in yesterday, man.
Say, hey, man, stop playing with Pluto, bro. Stop playing with Future, bro. Everything that he's saying, it makes sense. Because that nigga been rapping for a long ass time. And that nigga still put in the effort. That nigga still showing up every day. That nigga still dropping tapes. Nigga still dropping albums. You gotta be relentless. Just because you got dumped 3 years ago because you was a bum doesn't mean you gotta still stay a bum, my nigga. It's because you ain't got that job. It's because that job didn't accept you. Because you ain't got the credentials doesn't mean that you can't gain those credentials. Or just because you can't elevate and overachieve that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, if the shit stuck in the past, leave it in the past, bro. You gain nothing from thinking about the past. Well, damn, I should have finished college. Well, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't finish college because you was chasing your dreams, but you was half-assed with the shit, and now you're stuck because you wasn't fully invested. You didn't put in that time. You didn't put in that work. You didn't put in that grind. You was bullshitting. So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? You didn't finish school because you had a dream, but just because you have a dream doesn't mean that you can't have a plan of action, because if you have no plan, you planning to fail. Shit just doesn't drop in your lap. Niggas don't become the greatest boxers of all time just willy-nilly. You think Mike Tyson became one of the greatest heavyweights to fucking fight and didn't put in the work and didn't have a plan? That nigga made sacrifices. That nigga gave that ring his blood, sweat, and tears every day. Nigga went years without fucking his wife. Nigga wasn't having sex. He was practicing absence. He didn't have time to waste or drain his energy with another life force. Think about that shit. So you need to have an approach the same way. You need to be relentless from the start all the way to the end. Just because you at the top and you where you want to be doesn't mean that you can't fall back down. You have to be resilient. You have to become a fucking monster. That's what that shit is, bro. Real nigga shit.
I want to be able to shut down and be able to give my fans all of me. Like, how I'm gonna be able to give them all of me is just being able to take some of these personal experiences, taking certain things that I'm going through and be able to write, just be able to create and feed off the energy, you know what I mean? Put it in the music, put everything in the music. You just want to be able to embrace those moments and be like, man, hey, like, this is what it is. It's the life that I live, and you know what I mean? I want to make the most of this. And just taking a situation from like my past and making it massive. Like, everything that I'm doing a super trap. If you trapping, I'm doing it times 10, because it's like certain things are just gonna happen personally in your life that's gonna take away creatively, but you got to use that to channel in your energy. You gotta channel that energy, your personal energy, and start putting your music where you start having a tunnel vision where it's just like you're knocking those beats out. You can hear it in your sounds. You can hear the frustration. You want to hear your beats when you frustrated. You want to hear the beats when it sound like you was partying.
Because I think it's too...
Man. And that's the thing of using your pain to leverage it into energy. Think about what I just said. Use your pain, use those traumas and turn it to energy. Think about that. That nigga said when you feel that beat and you upset, you want the listener to be able to hear that shit. And I think that's why I like Future. That's why I really fuck with him. as I kind of got older, I really didn't listen to him when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I listened to a few, you know what I'm saying, a few songs, but I really wasn't onto him like I am now because I hear it. I hear it. Nigga fucked up in the trap down bad, ain't got no bread, ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? And you feel it. Like, damn, that nigga be rapping like he's still fucked up. That's why he talks so much shit now, because he know he up. But he's still that same hungry motherfucker. And you need to learn how to do that too, man. If you feeling like, damn, I'm overweight. Stop saying, damn, I'm overweight, and start saying, I'm finna get in the gym and get right. Every day you need to be going to the gym and get right. I'm finna knock out this 3 sets of 10 on bench press. Fuck that. I'm finna knock out 3 sets of 15. Fuck that. I'm finna, instead of doing 225 on bench, we finna go 230 today. Oh, we finna knock out cardio today. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're trying to do, use that pain and put that into your passion. Put that shit into your passion. Straight up. And I feel like, cause I've been knowing I want to do YouTube, and I listen to certain people that kind of steer me off track, cause I fell into the norm. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm at a point in my life where I know I'm fully invested into my craft, and this is what I want to do, and ain't nobody gonna fucking stop me. You feel me? A motherfucker can ask me what I want to do for a living. I'm going to tell them YouTube. And I'm going to tell them I'm going to be a content creator. And they're going to have to respect that. Because they're going to hear it through my voice. They're going to hear it through my pain. They're going to see it in my eyes. You feel me? A motherfucker can ask me what I want to be in life. And I'm going to tell them straight up. And a motherfucker going to respect that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you is. When you tell somebody what you want to do. And you got a certain tone. You got a certain tenacity to it. Like, yeah, I'm finna be a motherfucking diesel mechanic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a motherfucking artist. I'm gonna be a motherfucking firefighter. I'm gonna be a motherfucking attorney. You know what I'm saying? Depending, I don't care what it is, whatever you trying to do, whatever your dreams is, you need to act and talk like it. Some of y'all don't believe in yourself, and that's where it starts from. How you want everybody to support you, and you don't even believe in yourself, my nigga. You don't trust yourself. You ain't gonna hold yourself accountable. So why would somebody want to take you serious? I wouldn't. You can tell when a nigga hustling, when a nigga trying to improve his life, when he really trying to get at it. I know some motherfuckers that work 2-3 jobs and still come home and chase their motherfucking dreams. What, a motherfucker gonna tell you that you can't work a part-time? Cause they too good to work? Motherfucker gonna tell you can't improve your situation? Just because you working 2 jobs don't mean you less of a man. Motherfuckers gonna respect the nigga that got some hustle, bro. Female or male. Cause they see it. They see it in your work. Damn, why you working so hard, my nigga? Why you working so hard, bro? Why you staying up so late? Why you waking up so early? Oh shit, I got a dream I gotta chase. The motherfucker gonna respect that. Straight up.
Sides to every story. So I want to give people the good, you want to give people the bad, you want to give people a choice, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga whispering?
Fans, they expect me to always have a certain pain in my music, get my side of the story. It's crazy, but it's true. But just so people can get it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know where we was at for the time of the generation. And I when I say dumb down, man, I feel like I paint the picture, I paint that perfect picture for somebody to look at it and say, man, I'm giving you opportunities, I'm giving you change, I'm showing you growth, I'm giving you something, I'm giving you a message from my verse. Anything they ever hear from me is done just out pure raw talent, my vibe, my feel, my real feelings. I misunderstood.
Damn. Y'all, look at this. This old Future right here. I mean, this young Future. And he still got that same vibe. He still got that same energy. Like, he up right here, but he ain't up. You know what I'm saying? He up. He's still talking. He's talking the same way. That's that vision. How do you see yourself in the next 2-3 years? How you see yourself in the next 4 to 5 years? What are you doing to improve? Do you believe in yourself? what are you doing, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? This young Pluto, I think we got the same damn shades on. That's I ain't gonna cap. That nigga rocking Cartiers and goddamn Louis Vuitton and Gucci shades. Now, I think that nigga got on their money. I got these bitches on myself, nigga. Stop playing, bro. I had to put the shades. I had to put the shades on for my nigga Future, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga really the reason I'm wearing shades now, type shit. So, hey, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Real nigga shit.
Something I'm giving you a message from my verse. Anything they ever hear from me is done just our pure raw talent, my vibe, my feel, my real feelings. I misunderstood the fact that how much I love love. I love the thought of finding real love. I love the thought of loving somebody that loved me just as much.
But that's why you got to give it your all when you do a song. You got to be yourself on it because you never know who it might touch.
I want to be able to use my voice for a lot of good in men and not just the bad. Not when you just going through a breakup or just want to have a party lifestyle. You just want to party. I'm speaking for the men that's going through something, just want to party. I want to speak for the men that's in relationships. I want to speak for men that's in love. I don't want to make your wrongs right anymore. I want to shed light on the right.
It's always good to give back because I feel like anytime you're in a position when you have success and just giving back, you just like, it's a charity thing. I love it. It's something I want to do. It's come from my heart. Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing like somebody have to force me to do. It's something I want to do. I honor to do it. I take pride in doing it.
Man, hey, when he said you always want to give it your all to inspire other people, that's some real shit. Because when you on your grind, when you on your purpose, when you on your hustle, motherfuckers gonna know. Motherfuckers can tell when you working towards something. And the people along your journey, the people along that path, you gonna inspire. You gonna inspire your motherfuckers who fuck with you to go hard. Like, damn that nigga one working hard. Damn, this nigga working hard. Damn, I need to get my shit together. Cause I see that nigga putting in some work. See, when you putting in work, you don't have time to self-reflect. You don't have time to worry about the past because you didn't did everything you needed to do throughout today. And that's what your focus is on. That's what your focus is on, my nigga. When you working hard, bro, when you giving it your all, you don't have time to self-reflect and worry about some fuck shit or worry about your losses because you living in the present. That's something that y'all got to understand. That's something that you got to get. That's something that you got to develop. Develop those systems, develop those habits, develop those traits in order to become the nigga that you're supposed to be. That's some real ass shit. Change the way you look at things in life. If your life is hard, it's a reason. It's a reason your life is hard. It's a reason that God is testing you or Allah or whatever higher being that you look up to. It's a reason that they putting you through these trials and tribulations. Because you can handle it. You built for it. And when you fucked up, when shit getting real rough, it's gonna be real nice when you break through. It's gonna be real nice when you look back. Be like, damn, I remember I was barely making rent. Now I own 2-3 cribs. I remember I had that beat up Honda. I remember I had that beat up Buick. Motherfucker had no AC in that bitch. You driving in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You driving in that bitch. I remember when I had that. Now I'm in that i8. Now I'm in that BMW. Now I'm in that Mercedes. Yo. You know what I'm saying? It's all about growth. It's all about development. It's all about trusting your process. Turning that pain into passion. Doing something that you really love. And not letting motherfuckers steer you off your track. You got to stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Say, y'all, it's your boy, The Real RX, man. I'm going, I'm out. Gone.